Welcome to the beginning of a new vlog. This is strange because I'm just in an urge to read a vampire novel, and this was not planned, this vlog at all. I just threw this together because I want to read a vampire novel right now, and I want to read Crave by Tracy Wolff. I'm sorry, like, the dust jacket is coming off. I'm putting this in a sleeve with a highlighter and a bookmark, and I'm bringing it with me to work. Like, it's done. I need to read this, like, now. No shame. Alongside this vlog, I also really want to read The Exiled Queen. I didn't like The Demon King that much. This is the second book in the Seven Realms novel. Anyways, Seven Realms series by Cinda Williams Chima. I just was editing my vlog where I read The Demon King, and I didn't like The Demon King that much, but I still have the urge to move on with the series and continue. So I've added that to this list. I also picked up The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon literally yesterday, as well as the third book literally yesterday. And I was like, yep, I might as well just add this. It just barely goes to 501 pages. So all three of these count towards my reading goal this year. And I just need to read a vampire novel. So we're starting this. I have heard good things. It's literally almost completed. The series will be completed at the end of this year. There's 4 books right now. One of them got released this year, but the last two are also getting released this year, I think, or they're going to be released really soon, which is insane. Who are you, Tracy Wolff? Where have you been my entire life? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm starting this vlog because I need to read this. I need to read it. It's happening. So let's go. I'm about to start getting ready for my day. If I look like I'm crying, it's because I put in eye drops and it hurt. That's how dry my eyes are right now. Anyways, I'm giving an update for Crave. I am 234 pages in. I'm on chapter 29. With Friends Like These, Everyone Needs Hard Hats. I am fucking loving this book. I cannot express to you how much I needed this right now. Like, just thinking about how much joy this is bringing me makes me want to cry. I really needed this specific thing right now, and I knew that I did, and I'm so happy that I picked it up. I am slow burning this. Obviously, I'm only reading like a couple chapters every day, but like, holy shit, I needed this. I needed this, like, I can't even describe to you guys. Let's discuss this part. I haven't had a new idea for a story. I've been stuck on the same character and universe, just switching up the plot line and things that are happening to them for the last 5 years or so. I've not come up with a new story idea. I used to come up with new story ideas every fucking week for myself to write. And I have a new story idea thanks to this with characters that I created years ago. And I'm just like, who am I? I can write again? What the fuck? I literally can't describe to you the feeling that I have knowing that this has made my creative writing brain active again, other than that universe. But yeah, I'm like quite literally having a fun time. Anyways, let's talk about the book itself. Other than my own mental health, suddenly serotonin is just, you know, it just went up. This is exactly what I needed. Anyways, so our main character, Grace, is new to the school. What is the school called? I cannot remember. Anyways, she went to school in Alaska because both of her parents have died, and her uncle took her in until she graduates and turns 18, and because he is the headmaster of this boarding school, and she's rooming with her cousin Macy, and it's a very cliquey school. It's super cliquey, and because I know what I know about this book, that it's vampires and stuff, obviously it's a supernatural school where the cliquies are the different supernatural people, right? And of course the main character, Jackson, is in fact a vampire, and we all know this going in. Like, this is like no surprise. Like, I think it's supposed to be a surprise, but come on, this man literally gave her a copy of Twilight and was like, this is a warning. This is like Twilight fanfic. Like, I don't know what else to describe this as. It is a Twilight fanfic. The amount of Twilight references in here, man. Jackson is just like this brooding person, blah blah blah. And then there's this other dude, Flint, obviously the opposite of him, super nice, blah blah blah, who she's like, no, Flint is just my friend. No, Jacob is just my friend. Like, this is Twilight fanfiction. I don't know how else to describe this to you, and I fucking love it. I love it so much. This is better than Twilight. Like, holy shit. It's so cheesy though. It's so cheesy. There's stupid jokes, there's stupid references. It's so cheesy, and this is honestly what I want in my life. This is everything I need. Like, I'm gonna go break Lent and buy the rest of the books because I have the second one. I need the third and the fourth, and then the fifth and the sixth are coming out like May and November. And honestly, slow burning this as slow as I'm reading it, I will be fine. Because, like, I'll just read them very slowly up until that, like, this is literally, oh, I'm gonna finish this whole series this year. Like, I don't care. I fucking love it. This is the best thing that could have ever happened to me, ever. Literally. Literally. I love it so much. I'm having a trash goblin day, in case you're wondering. Oh, this is such a weird angle. You can see my closet and the other room. Interesting. Anyways, Crave update. I'm on page 452. And let me just tell you, I was right about Leah. That bitch was up to no good. I fucking knew it. I called it. As soon as she made tea in the first bit, when they first met, I was like, this is not going to be a good tea for her. And then she kept trying to make tea and more tea and more tea. I was like, girl, you're doing something funky. And she fucking did. She fucking did. I called it. I knew it. I don't care. I just, wow. So we're at that part. Jackson is crazy, insane. But I also, it was like a few pages ago, there was this Northern Lights scene, and I quite literally wanted to highlight the whole page. Unfortunately, like this bit, do you see that? I never do that shit. Even on the next page, there's more on this page too, on the next one. I don't do that. I wanted to highlight the whole fucking page because I was like, this is my dream. Jackson wins. Book boyfriend ultimate. Fuck yeah. Seriously. Like, this was the ultimate book boyfriend moment. Nothing tops them. This was the one. This was the one. This is what I want in life. I want a telekinetic vampire boyfriend to take me into the Northern Lights. Fuck yeah. That's what I need. Done. Done. I know I just started that, but that's my update because holy shit, I'm having a good time. I'm gonna finish this tonight probably. I would like to point out there's some really big plot holes in this book. On page 484, there's a question. She goes, the fact that she thinks I'm Jackson's mate. We haven't discussed mates. She doesn't know what that is. And then on page 486, she goes, he'll feel how excruciating it is to lose a mate or whatever. And she's like, mate? What are you even talking about? Like, you literally just said you knew what a mate was without even knowing what a mate was, and then you don't know what a mate was? Like, I love this book so much, but there are like little plot holes in there that will annoy people. So if that bothers you a lot, you won't like this. I've told several people, I'm like, you won't like this. Most people probably won't like this book, but I love it. Other than that one huge plot hole I just noticed within 2 pages. Like, come on, do better. Anyways, I'm still enjoying it. Alright, well, I finished it. Let me just put the dust jacket back on. It's done. I love this. I give it 5 stars. Y'all aren't gonna like this. It is cheesy trash vampire romance Twilight fanfiction, and you're not gonna like it, but I fucking loved it. This was everything that I needed right now. This has cured my mental health. I feel so much better, and I literally can't wait. There was even like 4 chapters in the back from Jackson's point of view, which I greatly appreciated. Like 10 out of 10, amazing. I can't believe how much I love this. I'm never gonna get over this. This was so fun, and I already have the second one, and I can't wait to start it. Like, woo woo, trash romance. Oh, also the amount of times I posted the chapter titles online, I got so many people messaging me being like, what the fuck is that book? I want to read it. I'm like, y'all are gonna think this is trash. It sucks. It's terribly written, but oh my god, it's so good. This is like slightly better than a werewolf vampire type Wattpad novel. Like, holy shit. And it only, like, most of it takes place over like 3 days. Like 80% of it is 3 days. Maybe more than that. 90% of it. Anyways, amazing. I loved it. 5 stars. What's next in this vlog? Let's chat about that, shall we? You know what? I'm gonna read The Exiled Queen next. I do have the audiobook available for this one, so I think that would be super fun. So let's go for The Exiled Queen. Thoughts and feelings about this guy? I don't know. I'm going to attempt to go into this second book with an open mind, no expectations, but I don't know. I don't know if that will happen. We'll see. It's a toss-up. It's probably not gonna be good. Good luck to me, I guess. I'm in the middle of doing my hair and I'm updating on The Exiled Queen. I'm a good chunk into this. I'm on chapter 6 only, but it's 122 pages. The chapters in this are so long. I normally don't complain about chapter lengths. I think it's really funny when a chapter is like, say, like a page long. Those are my favorite. I think they're hilarious. But like, I don't really complain about how long they are. However, these are long. And I'm listening to the audiobook, so it's like 72 minutes left in the chapter. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, chapter 5 was so long. I can't even. I don't know how to process that information. It is very weird. Anywho, we're here to talk about the book, not the chapter length. I mean, the chapter length pertains to it, but like, nothing has happened. I didn't expect anything really, because this series is very much, The Demon King was the first one, and it took a lot for anything to genuinely happen. This series is a framework for what YA fantasy has taken and molded into their own thing. This is definitely like the base series, or like the base that started it all. So I don't have high expectations. I'm trying to keep my mind open to having this written in, what, 2009 or something? Hang on, let me double check. 2010. This was written in 2010, or at least published in 2010. She probably wrote it in 2019, or 2009. Wow, okay. So like, expectations are low. We are just expecting the bare minimum, and that's basically what's happening. What's happening right now is our main characters, we're switching back and forth between Reza, the princess, and what's his face? Han. But there's also some other point of views in there, which is very exciting. But Reza and Han are the main ones. They're both on the run. They're both going to the same place, from the same place, taking different routes, it sounds like. Han is trying to go to the wizard school with Dancer, Fire Dancer, basically, and they're gonna go become wizards for their clan. It's gonna be a great thing. We like learned all about his heritage and stuff, and why they put the cuffs on him originally. And then Reza is on her way to the warrior school with Aman. I don't remember his name. Aman, yeah. Where he's going to make sure she's a cadet and trained in secret while she kind of like learns what's happening out in the world, because she's the princess who exiled herself, basically. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen, because the front of this is the necklace that she carries around. So that will be exciting. I still hate Micah as a person. He is still trash in this book, so like, you know, that's fun. I like Aman though. He's pretty cool. He does his best, and I like the conflict that Reza and Aman had on the road to get to the school that they're going to, you know? That's kind of my update. I don't know what else to say. Like, literally nothing is happening. They're just traveling and running into conflict, and I bet you this whole book is just going to be them traveling, and then the next one is going to be like them at the schools, and then the last one will be like actually resolving the conflict, because this is just, they're still traveling and I'm 122 pages in. Like, I don't mind a travel book, but this one is just a whole other level. Oh, my hair color. Oh, it's fun when you straighten out your hair and you can see where I used to dye it, and it looks gross, but it's not. Ah, man. Hair problems. See, I finally have a new job, and I don't have to wear my hair up anymore. For the first time in like 7 years, I don't have to wear my hair up for work. Woo! And basically all I want to do is tie it up because it gets in my face, and it's being really annoying, because I was like, finally, I don't have to worry about getting headaches from wearing my hair up all day. Yeah, right. One can hope, one can dream. It's still a labor-intensive job, so my plan today is to straighten my hair, and then I'm gonna braid these two pieces right here that bother me the most. And hopefully that will be good enough to keep my hair out of my face, you know? And hopefully read more of Exiled Queen, because it's alright. This is my update. I don't know what else to talk about. I just am straightening my hair. And don't judge me for the way I straighten my hair. Yes, I know it's not the best, and I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Yikes. Well, it's a mess right now. I'm gonna go fix that. And I'll update you guys hopefully when I'm like more halfway through this. The audiobook is fine, you know? This series is fine. I'm just gonna read it to say that I read it at this point. Well, I finished The Exiled Queen, and more stuff happened. I will say more stuff happened. Plot and characters were progressed, but I was still bored. I don't know, as soon as this is over, it's all, I don't know. I like the ideas. I feel like I understand more of the world now. I like the characters. I just feel like nothing is happening. There is not many bombshells to be dropped. So I gave it 3 stars. It's fine. It's just nothing new, you know? So this is done. I'm more excited to get to the last book in this vlog, which is the sequel to the Bone season. I don't remember what it's called. Let me go get it. The Mime Order. You can't really. There you go. I am more excited for this one. Way more excited. And 501. It meets my goal for this year. I am more excited for this than I was for the Exiled Queen. So I think I'll love this a lot more. You know? Oh my gosh, what happened to the back of this? Somebody scuffed it. I bought this brand new. What the heck? Yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't remember what I was going to say about this. I do remember what happened, and I remember that it was super strange and weird in the Bone season. It was kind of like, haha. I was waiting for the, haha, we're joking, and it never happened. So I just kind of like sat around waiting for it. I don't know. But I am excited to read it. I'm more excited to read this than anything else I'm currently reading at the moment, so hopefully it'll be good, because I think they're returning to London. I'm ready for the plot twists, the weird alien things that are happening. We'll see. It'll be good, I hope. Yeah, this is gonna become my new train book, because I'm excited about it. Shiny, you can't even read it. I am on chapter 8, or almost chapter 8, so I'm like 127 pages into this bad boy. I was gonna physically read it, and then I literally put it off for so long. I was like, audiobook it is. So I'm listening to the audiobook. I like the narrator a lot. No complaints so far. It picked up exactly where the Bone season left off. Like, exactly. To the T. Like 5 minutes later. Like, literally so close. I've never had a book pick up so close from where the other one ended. It was kind of insane. But, oh no, this is dirty. Who wrecked my book? Hang on one sec. Now I'm upset. Things I have to say. I don't know. I am not, I don't know. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in, because I'm such a mood reader. I wasn't just in the mood to read this, that I'm like not as into it as I was with the Bone season. It also could just be second book syndrome, but who knows. So I am loving it. I love what's happening. I love Paige's battle she's having with herself, because she's like, either I go back to the Mime Lords and I go back to Jackson. Oh, 1 sec, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, I'm back. So there's like a whole, do I go back to the Mime Lords? Do I go back to Jackson? Is it really worth it? And like, I need that protection, but I don't want to work for him. But like, I don't have any money, so where am I going to work? Like, he's the only person who will pay me, kind of thing. So it's like very conflicting. She doesn't know if she should go back, but also she went back and was like, look, we need to take care of all this stuff that's going on. Like, this is affecting clairvoyance everywhere. And he was like, we don't owe it to them. Like, stop trying to be a good person. Like, we just need to take care of our area, which is I-4, I think, is where they live. I hope so. Anyways, so it's just like, I like her battle of like, do I do good or do I protect myself? Or she like knows that she has to do something about it to prevent Bone seasons from happening again. But she's very like conflicted on how to do that or who can help her do that, and she knows that like a lot of people are not going to help her. So it's very, I like the battle and I like that conversation at the moment, but nothing is really happening. and I am very excited to see some more action. I mean, some action did happen because she almost got arrested, and she basically whipped out the powers, and people were like, how the fuck did you do that? And she was like, we're not talking about it. Basically, she's like, I can't show people that. I'm waiting for the day that she like uses her power as like a dreamer and just like fuck shit up fully and completely. I am so excited, and that's why I'm looking forward to reading this at the moment. It is a huge ass book, so I have so much to go. I am thrilled. I am excited to be here. Thanks for having me. But also right now it's a little boring, which is fine. It's usually boring because like I've already been introduced to the world. I already know how it works. We're just like re-explaining it, and that's totally fine. That's just what happens in books when there's a series. So I just need to get over that, and then I'll be happy again. Before I start this update, I'd like to show you off the new bookshelf I've installed. I'm gonna get another one, but they didn't have any white in stock, so I had to get the black brown one, which I like it in this vibe, so I'm gonna get another one, put it there. But obviously I've already like filled it with books basically, and then there's tarot cards on the bottom shelf. Anywho, I just finished the mime order. How do I feel? I was kind of, how do I put this? Zero thoughts, head empty at the moment. Sorry, I don't know how to put my thoughts into words at the moment. First of all, I loved it. 5 stars, okay? Second of all, I was very nervous going into the competition for Mime Lord because typically I've gotten used to in books that that fight, that battle, being very quick and fast and just boom, 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 done. And there's not really a whole lot. So I was nervous going into it because I was like, I don't want to get here because I feel like it's just gonna whoosh and just like be swept over like really quickly. But it was genuinely pretty long, and she did a wonderful job with it, so I'm very pleased with it. So I think that's why it took me so long to read this, because I was just like not really wanting to get to that because I wanted more than I thought I was gonna get. But there was a fair amount there too, like it was a satisfying amount, so I'm not upset about that. I very much enjoyed it a lot. I'm very excited to be done. This series is so conflicting because it's so weird and unexpected and different that I feel like it's fake the whole time, but I know that this is the thing, and like it just like every time something happens I'm like, nah, this isn't real. Where's the plot twist? But that is the plot twist. This whole series, I don't believe it the whole time I'm reading it, so I'm just kind of like uneasy, but it's so wonderfully written and so well thought out and so just gorgeous, so that I'm like, oh my god, I love it. But I'm also like, I don't believe any of this. So like that's just me, my own conflicting thoughts, which is fine. We all just have a good time over here. So I did finish it, and I feel like I finished this vlog now. Did I finish this vlog? This is the last book in this vlog. Holy crap. This vlog is literally taken so long to make, but I feel like I need to say more about the mime order. It's like so action-packed and everything works against Paige the whole time, and she just finds a way to figure it out, and I love it. I love like how much is stacked up against her, and I love the cliffhanger ending, and I'm nervous because there's supposed to be 6 books in here and she's only got the first 4 out, so I'm like, if the 4th one ends on a cliffhanger like this one did, the second one, I'm just like very concerned, because like that ending though, Paige, she's not really good at tying up loose ends. She has too much empathy compared to some other characters, and that's, I feel like, where she makes a lot of her mistakes. And I mean, I like the mistakes because it just makes it more interesting, but that's definitely where she goes wrong, because she doesn't think that she has all of this empathy, and then she like, whatever, I don't care about you living, I will just like let them live, and then it comes back to bite her in the ass like really bad. And that's kind of how this one ended, and I liked it a lot, and I was like, oh, I did not see this one coming. There's just like so many interesting things at play that are just so intriguing and that I love, and honestly, 10 out of 10. It's been real amazing, so I'm very pleased. But so welcome to the end of the vlog. We read Crave, which I'm pretty sure I gave 5 stars to. We read The Exiled Queen, which I'm pretty sure I gave 3 stars to, and The Mime Order, which I gave 5 stars to. This is such a weird vlog, and I think my favorite one was probably Crave. I'm like on book 3 now, and I still love that world. But The Mime Order is just, these books are so different. I don't even know why they all ended up here, but they're just very very different. I don't know what to say. I hope this was enjoyable for you. If you read in these, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sure the first two won't go over well, but the Mime Order, people probably came for that one. And it was a roller coaster of emotions for me. I also built this bookshelf while I was listening to it, and was just like, oh my god, oh my god. I didn't even look at the instructions because I knew what I was doing. I looked at like one picture and I was like, all right, this is how this goes. And I was like, go. And I did it. And I like, so I didn't even have to think while I was listening to it other than the book itself. So it was very nice. And I just finished it like 5 seconds ago. So all my thoughts are jumbled and confused, you know? But oh my gosh, girl, what an interesting choice. Samantha Shannon? Your brain is so weird. Like, I truly don't even know how to absorb it. I just know that I loved it. And that's what matters here. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!